Hello everybody, Matt here on the planet. Welcome to the Valencia Marathon training program, episode 11 I think we are, and we are only 5 weeks away now from Valencia. Ooh, getting close, looking forward to it. So yeah, training's going well. Down at the track today, and we're going to be doing some 800s. The last 3 weeks I've been doing quite a lot of volume and quite a lot of intensity, so this week I'm having a little bit of a cut down, cut back week, where I'm trying not to push too hard, and I might have been a bit of fatigue in my training last week, maybe not too much, but it might just been the odd day where it was really cold. On the Saturday I was out doing 40k and I tried to run marathon goal pace, and to be fair, I struggled in the early stints when other conditions weren't great and we're doing really cold. I might have been struggling to get the legs to actually turn over, just to turn over that pace and loosen up. So I just couldn't do it. But when the previous 2 weeks I'd done it and it'd been successful and been okay. So I had planned this weekend to do 40k again, but it won't happen. So I'm just gonna have I didn't do me hyper interval session in the start of the week as planned, and I was gonna decided to give it a few days to rest, or a couple of days I think I've had off. Obviously keep the strength training going and come down to the track today and do some 800, start with my speed bit for the week, and I'll go and do something out on the weekend, kind of like easy stroke tempo, light tempo work in the long run. But my volume has typically been about 80-85 kilometers for the week, and we'll probably be down, I would guess, somewhere around about 60 in this week. We'll pop all the training on the screen, but obviously we're only at Friday at the moment, so the whole week's not done. So yeah, I'm just having a warm up, so we're up to just over a kilometre, so I'll do another kilometre on the warm up and then get some intervals. So yeah, probably try and do 10 today, 10 by 800, and just kind of pick the pace up a little bit. I don't know, maybe I'll be a bit faster in the first 400 than the second 100, and just not try and over fatigue myself. So next week I could come back and be strong and have another 2 or 3 big push weeks, where I'm really going to work on that marathon goal pace again, and that should set us up for Valencia. So yeah, hope you're enjoying the training series. Hope I've exposed all the good stuff that we've been doing. I know it was a bit slow to start off with a lot of the long runs. We're just kind of easy pace, but also it's a good chance to try out nutrition. So I've been trying out a few more brands in terms of what they've got to offer, and actually I was expecting the stuff like the Vitago stuff to be so good, but I'm still undecided, but I'll still do some more testing and see whether I'll use Vitago over the Moten stuff in terms of the energy drink, not in terms of the gels. I don't think I won't have any more gels until I get to won't have the chance to buy any more gels for the Vitago stuff until we're over at Valencia, and that's only if they're in the expo there. So but today's session should be quite good. Incidentally, I also want to talk about the Garmin 605 that I use. Some of the newer watches, they do the VO2 max measurement much better than this one, but the 605 doesn't do VO2 max on stuff like trail runs or non-standard runs. So if you don't select the run, it won't measure your VO2 max, which is good as far as I'm concerned. I've only just really learned this. If you want to, when you're doing really easy runs and your watch doesn't measure your VO2 max properly, or you haven't really put the effort in to get a good reading, so you'll find that your VO2 max will probably drop a bit. So what I've decided to do is now use the alternative, which is kind of like the trail run setting for my non-VO2 max workout. So non-track workout stuff. So you get obviously the track workout might not always be a VO2 max. Your marathon goal stints might not be always VO2 max, but the thing I'm finding is that it's substantially lower. It's not on the number that it needs to be. So when I got tested 6 months ago or so, my VO2 max in the lab was 61.4. The day before that, I ran a half marathon race, and the VO2 max number on my Garmin watch was 61. So they're pretty much identical. But if I go out for a long easy run, and not really picking up the pace, I'm not really pushing the heart rate up. That's what it wants to see, is your heart rate right up there. Get your low heart rate and your high heart rate, and then compare that with all the other athlete data that Garmin's got back in the data center. You get a low reading. It drops like 2 or 3 points or something like that. So something that I've changed recently, and actually I done a couple of runs through the week on the trail setting, and it hasn't taken the measurement for VO2. So that's one way of keeping your VO2 max. I mean, at the end of the day, right, how much does it really matter? So it's good to know what your VO2 max is, but whereas my little Garmin watch that I've got on there, that actually measures the VO2 max very accurately, pretty much to what I got in the lab as well. So in fact it was 61 on that watch as well when I did the test. It's just because the older style is a bit more primitive. So instantly I think all it's doing is just taking your minimum heart rate and the pace that you're running at, and comparing that to what your heart rate is at the upper end. Whereas the Garmin 605, I think, wants to be able to see you're pushing the heart rate every time before it does the calculation. I'm sure there's a bit more that goes into it now, but that's the crux of it. Okay, so that's me done for today. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Another good 800 session here at the track, and training's going really well for me. Really looking forward to Valencia now. It's just a few weeks away, or 5 weeks away. Can't wait. So thanks very much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.